Tonight, an ongoing KXAN investigation. After our report last night at 6 o'clock, more complaints against the company behind some of the highest energy rates in the state. You've been contacting us ever since we first told you about the propane problems in the Belterra neighborhood in southwest Austin.
In October, the national price for propane was about $2.37 a gallon, but Texas Community Propane charged families in Belterra $2.59 per gallon, much higher than most other companies in the area. Since our story aired, the Texas Railroad Commission says it has received several new pricing complaints about TCP. KXAN investigator Dawn Denny discovered now Belterra is not the only community.
Well, I would like to see the propane company care a little bit more about its customers.
Homeowners like Venus Michael in the Leander community of Northcreek Ranch are preparing a petition to organize against Texas Community Propane to try to fight their bills. Michael says some of her neighbors paid more than $400 a month in the winter for heat, even now close to summer.
The most recent one is $2.80 per gallon.
$2.80 per gallon. We checked with the Texas Railroad Commission, and that's just 1 cent below the cap. Look back at the past few months. TCP always 1 cent below what propane companies are legally allowed to charge.
I feel like I'm getting ripped off and I have no other options. I have to just get ripped off and be in that situation.
Priscilla Tervino is another resident gearing up for the fight against the gas company.
It's horrible service just because of the fact that they know you can't go anywhere, so they can pretty much, treat you the way they want to treat you.
The plan here is to now join forces with Belterra and fight TCP together. And it's important to note there is a new developer in charge of developing the rest of Belterra, and it is not the one who put the restrictive covenant in place without disclosing it to residents. The new developer, Crescent Communities, told KXAN today it did know about that deal when it took over last fall, but it is not ignoring the situation. In a statement, they say there are limitations as to what actions can be taken. We are currently reviewing all information to determine the best course of action for the community going forward. And we also learned today that it looks like propane will not be the energy source they choose for future building in Belterra.
And we know Belterra homeowners have filed a petition, and now they're considering legal action, and now they're complaining to the Texas Railroad Commission too.
That's right. The Railroad Commission is investigating pricing complaints against TCP, and we also know that a homeowner in Belterra has also filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office. So obviously a developing story, and we'll continue to bring updates.
Absolutely. Dawn, thanks. Well, the propane market has stabilized after a few wild months this past winter. Long and cold weather caused major propane shortages, mainly in the Midwest. In fact, the state of Texas joined other states in declaring a propane emergency so workers could move our excess propane supplies to the north. Now, however, demand for propane is lower. People, of course, don't need to warm their homes during the summertime, and that's keeping the prices lower.
And during her original story, Dawn spoke with State Representative Jason Isaac, who actually lives in Belterra. This weekend, the Hays County Republican will discuss possible legislative changes coming on State of Texas in depth. That is Sunday morning at 8:30, right before NBC's Meet the Press. And remember, we first learned about these propane problems through our tip line. If you have a story we need to investigate, visit KXAN.com and click on Report It.